Hello everybody, welcome back, I'm glad you made it here. Last time we had a look at the Shuri archetype, we analyzed that and we had a lot of fun lists. This time we are going to take a look at the Sera Control archetype, and what you see in front of you is the most basic shell of a Sera Control deck. The plain and old boring Sera Control list has a staggering 55.7% win rate at over 23,000 games, so it's safe to say that this deck is pretty good to climb. Okay, but how can we make things even more interesting? Let's take a look at this list. It's sitting around a 61.19% win rate this season, which is insanely high. So all we had to do is switch in the move package in Polaris and Aero to achieve that. Of course, the games were kinda low, we are only seeing these stats for about 220 games. Next up we have a look at this Darkhawk Sera list. It is sitting at a comfortable 58% all-time win rate with over 22,000 games. This season it performed really well at a 62% win rate with about 310 games, which is really good. Let's have a look at the notable card inclusions here. The cards included are Zabu, Darkhawk and Rockslide, and of course they all synergize together because Zabu reduces the cost of Darkhawk and Rockslide, enabling you to play them on the last turn or even on turn 3 if you need to get them down early. Alright, the number 4 on my list is this Super Skrull control deck. In the last 7 days it performed really well at a 64% win rate, although the games were pretty low at 50. All time this deck performed at around 57% win rate. That is really good actually, and the games were not low, they were at 523. So some notable inclusions here are Maximus to slam down 7 power in the latest turn for 2 energy, and also some Super Skrull action. Of course this works really well if you see a lot of ongoing effects like Darkhawk and the Devil Dinosaur. Before we get into today's bonus deck, we have to take a look at the Sera Toxic list. The only notable inclusions here are Hazmat, Luke Cage and the Typhoid Mary. If you see decks that go wide, this deck has a really good chance at beating them, just because of Hazmat and her really strong on-reveal effect. Now, if we take a look at the stats are not too bad. They're sitting around a 53.47% with a lot of games, 20,000 games. So this list is still pretty solid, but if you are looking for the best win rate, I would advise to play you one of the decks mentioned earlier. Alright everyone, let's jump to the deck that grabbed my attention. This one is a treat. Its stats are 58% win rate in 130 games with some average cubes of 0.45, which is really good. So some very notable inclusions here are Goose and Psylocke alongside Leech. Now this is insane. Normally you have to run Scarlet Witch, but in this list you don't, because the Psylocke can guarantee the Sera even if you get the location that makes Sera more expensive on turn 5. But not only that, you can play Psylocke and an early Leech into a turn 5 Sera, which is really interesting. This actually inspired me to make a video and I will link it up above if you want to watch that. Just click it. Alright, those were all the awesome and fun decks that I have discovered in the Sera Control archetype. Thank you for watching. If this video helped you, then please smash the like button, leave a nice comment, and we will see us in the next one. Lenny out.